Hey, you guys. Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. It's Kat the Course Builder here. And you guys are actually getting three for the price of one today. You guys are getting three for the price of one because we are highlighting course crushers today. I am highlighting you guys. It's all about you. And I am so pleased to do so because you all are doing amazing work creating your courses, creating engaging learning opportunities for us to take part in. And I cannot wait to hear more about what you all are working on. So if you want to be in the spotlight, all you have to do is email me, kat@katthecoursebuilder.com, so that we can learn more about the course that you're working on, your course, your book, whatever it is, right? Because you are teaching what you know, whether it's a course or a masterclass or an ebook, whatever it is, we want to know about it. So just email me, and I am so pleased. Hey there, BJ. Hey, nice to see you again. I am so pleased and excited to introduce you another one of your fellow course crushers, Coach Nishiki Chandler. She is joining us this morning to talk about what she is teaching and how you can get involved with learning more about how we can get well and how we can feel better physically, right? Feel better, look better. And most of you know that I am on a weight loss journey. So Dr. Chandler, I keep calling you Dr. Chandler. That must be something in the air, Dr. Chandler. Coach Chandler, listen, I am so excited to be talking with you today because I'm on a wellness journey just like a lot of people are. So we're really excited to put you in the spotlight and learn more about what you teach. So let me go ahead without further ado, introduce yourself, tell us what you teach, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Great. Well, Kat, thank you so much for having me. I am very excited to be here and also, excuse me for a second, and also very thankful. So thank you for allowing me to be here.
Absolutely.
So just to talk about who I am and what I do, I'm Coach Chandler. People often say doctor, but I'm a coach. And I help people, I inspire and empower people to make the lifestyle changes that they need to make in order to improve their health. And that's in all areas of wellness. So a lot of times I get the calls about the weight, and then I also get calls about improving overall wellness and vitality and getting rid of some things that are not going so well. So that's who I am, and that's what I do.
Okay, fantastic. So how long have you been in this wellness industry?
Wow. I started my journey in 2002. And it was first a huge passion that I couldn't walk away from. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. So it was, let's see what's going on here. Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Right. Okay. It looks like but it was this huge passion that I couldn't walk away from.
Where'd you go? Oh, okay, your camera's off now.
I tried to. Okay. You may have to add me back.
Yeah, I'm going to switch you back over.
I wanted to stop that Facebook pinging.
Y'all know how technology is. Technology is not your friend sometimes, but that's okay. You guys hang out because believe me, you don't want to miss what Coach Chandler is talking about. You know, lots of us are on our wellness journey. We're on our fitness journey, weight loss journey. And I can't wait to hear about some of the things that we can do and some of the resources that she's made available to help all of us. So Coach Chandler, I went ahead and made you the host so you can flip your camera on.
Okay.
And you should be able to do that now.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So go ahead and just flip it on back real quick. And and we are ready to keep on moving. Okay, keep on trucking, right, BJ? You gonna make me get me a truck, girl, talking to you.
Let's see here.
Okay, got it. Almost.
Got it? We're good?
Nope. Okay, it's still saying you're the host. Just click on my name and say, make me host. Hey, Dr. Renee. Hey,
lady. All right, let's see. Now you're the host. How is it going?
Okay, there we go. We are awesome. We are in business.
Great.
I think we're good now.
So I started. Go ahead. So we were
Yeah.
talking, you were asking me about how long I've been in this industry. So I started my journey back in 2002, and it started as a passion.
Yeah.
And I knew too much not to help people. And so it was always kind of passive. I would get phone calls, people would hear about me. And then in 2013, early 2014, that's when I realized, okay, I should probably take this a little bit more seriously. So as a professional, and offering my service to the world and my knowledge to the world in a business capacity started in 2014. Yep.
Okay. All right. Very good. So lots of people are in the wellness arena, right? So we know that we have to niche down. So tell us what your niche is in the business of wellness.
Okay. So in my business, about 70% of my focus is nutrition, and the other 30% is overall lifestyle. From a nutrition perspective, my focus is being strategic and including the things into our diet and our lifestyle that can help us to get the results that we need to get in a harmonious way for your body. So it gets kind of technical in that there's a lot of strategy around. It's more than, eat more fruits and vegetables. If you're eating them in combination, that could be causing an issue for you. That could be slowing down your results, right? And then there's also knowing which foods to help you get the results that you want in your body and feel the way that you want to feel. So in that, I get granular into what you need to eat to be in line with what you actually want to accomplish. And I throw in some stuff with herbs and a little bit of juicing, but the core focus is that action of when you sit down 3 times a day, using that power of nourishing yourself through your meals to work for you and in support of what you want to experience. And the other 30% is lifestyle, because what I find is I can give someone a seamless plan of how they can achieve their results from the food and the herb perspective, right? But what I started finding is that lifestyle component was very important. So career, relationships, physical activity, and spirituality ends up coming into play, because when there are significant breakdowns in that area, regardless of how someone wants to create a better life, when there are setbacks, especially, for example, in relationships, when there are setbacks, it causes people to make poor decisions. And a lot of times those poor decisions create a cycle of self-defeating behavior when it comes to how we take care of ourselves and nourish ourselves. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because, when you're in a relationship, and, you don't want to smack somebody, you just go grab an Oreo,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. But we have to learn better coping skills, right? That's what it sounds like I hear, just for life in general, right? Yes. And that's what you teach people how to do, how to strategically set up our lives for success in the area of nutrition.
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. And now, where are you located? If we want to come and check you out, where do we go? How can we get in touch with you?
Yep. So mostly I do probably about 80% of our business online now. You can learn more about me at thrivenownutrition.com. Because I work with people pretty much all over the world now, I had to expand my business offerings to be able to do more of the online streaming and chat, video chat services. But I have a physical location in Atlanta, Georgia. I work out of Switchyard's Downtown Club. And there's a lot of businesses in there, and I am one of many. And so that's where I am physically. It's in downtown Atlanta, not far from the Ferris wheel, and it's off of Ted Turner. So right in the heart of downtown, that's where I'm located. But again, I also have the online capabilities as well.
Okay. All right. Very good. So what are some of the products and services that you offer?
Great question. My services are largely coaching packages. So I offer one group coaching package. Is actually a total lifestyle wellness 21-day program. So I offer that. And then I offer the one-on-one coaching. I have a 30-day, I call it a 30-day running start. And it's a customized approach to help people get a solid, good foundation to incorporate things in their life that can boost their results and help them get to where they want to get and achieve their goals. So it's one-on-one. We meet once a week. And every week we're implementing at least 3 to 4 new things to incorporate into your life. And because I'm such a huge educator, I'm always educating so that when people work with me, they're equipped with the information to make great decisions and be successful long after we finished our time together. And then my last program is a 6-month program. And it's pretty similar, but instead of meeting once a week, we actually meet every 2 weeks. And they actually have a customized curriculum depending on what their goals are and what they're moving towards. The last thing that I offer is my book. I recently became an author, went through the process of creating a cookbook. The title of the cookbook is called The Live Free Cookbook. Okay. And so the concept of the book came about, and you didn't ask me this, but the concept of the book came about in that in our food culture in this country, we consume a lot of things on a consistent and regular basis that are completely against us feeling the way that we want to feel, looking the way that we want to look, and having the results that we want to have in our body. Right. And so living free is about freeing yourself from those things in an enjoyable and palatable way that's sustainable for your lifestyle, and really using that power of nourishing yourself and enjoying the nourishment process without being self-defeating at the same time. So that is where the Live Free movement came about. And then because I would have so many questions on how to do it and recipes and all of that, I created this book for people to have a tool in their toolkit.
Awesome. This is fantastic. First of all, this is so pretty.
Thank you.
Like it makes you want to eat well.
Thank you.
This is wonderful. So one of the challenges I know I have, and Course Crushers, you guys put questions in the chat for Coach Chandler. I'm sure she'll be happy to answer those questions for you. And Coach Chandler, one of the challenges I know I have personally is recipes, like coming up with just good recipes that the family will enjoy. Like I find myself having to cook two different meals or 2 versions of a meal, just to get past dinner time without, getting a side eye. Mm-hmm. So how can can you help us or help someone like me to come up with really good, especially side dishes? Side dishes, look, can you help us with nutritious side dishes that don't include pasta, or rice, that the kids are going to eat? I mean, help a mother out.
That's a great point. And yes, I can help. And here's how. It's a couple of different things I want to highlight. When it comes to our food culture, we've created this notion of a kid palate or kids food versus adult food, right? And that's conditioning. If it tastes, what I find, and I have about 10 children in my life that I interact with and deal with, and they come over and we eat, and they understand that certain things will not be at my table, but they still enjoy their meals. And so we've created this concept of a kid's menu or a kid's palate based on conditioning. And I'm sure that there's some marketing behind that and all of that. Sure. But the thing is, when it comes to mealtime, the things that motivate all of us, not just the children, is, does it taste good? Is it flavorful? Does it taste good? And then after that, is it pretty? Right. And so with this movement and with this cookbook, a lot of my recipes have been approved by my 9-year-old niece.
Awesome.
Okay? And that goes into the thought process of just because something is good for you, it doesn't mean that it has to taste bad. It can still be flavorful and give you, the soulfulness and the variety that you look for in your life. One of the things that my niece loves, and she requests it all the time. And if I let her friends and her cousins come when she's here, she's like, Auntie, can you make us tacos? And I do a lentil taco for her. And it does have, I do use, the one thing that I do use is the blue corn taco shells, but everything else is extremely nutritious and 100% plant-based. She still does not know that the cheese that we use on those tacos is not real cheese. It's an alternative cheese. It's a day of cheese made from some oils and seasonings.
But does it taste good? Because my daughter knows like I tried to give her some cheese substitute, Dr. Chandler. Now she's only 6. But she was like,
yeah. So in that combination, my niece really does, and sometimes I'll make other things for her and use it. She still does not know it's not real cheese. And now, mind you, I am very health conscious. I am diet and nutrition conscious.
Right.
That's not necessarily the case for her family.
Right.
For her mom, her dad, her grandmothers, on her, and the people that she's with, probably about 75%, 80% of the time, they're eating McDonald's. So I'm competing with McDonald's. I'm competing with Chick-fil-A. I'm competing with, her grandmother. And so with all of those things, it is still a highly regarded request for her. And to add to that, it's a highly regarded request that she wants other people to experience. Her best friend came over and she said, Auntie, can you make this for us? So does that help a little bit?
That does help a little bit. It gives me a little bit of hope. And you know what, Doctor, I keep calling you Dr. Chandler.
Coach Chandler,
it's on my tongue. It's on my tongue. So I want to do better. As a mom, as a wife, we want to do what's best for our kids. We want to do what's best for our families. We have busy lifestyles, and I know that it's not a great excuse. It's not an excuse at all, but I think that if we have some ways to, like you said, set us up for success, be prepared. Because when my daughter comes home from school, Mommy, I want a snack. Okay. What do I give her? Because, we don't drink soda and things like that, but I need healthy alternatives. And I want to be able to say, this is what we're eating now, but I don't want to feel guilty because she doesn't want to eat it, So I'm hoping that your cookbook, now the lentil tacos, I will tell you, those sound actually pretty yummy.
Okay, I'll make sure I give you the recipe. I don't think that one is actually not in the cookbook, but I'll make sure that I give it to you personally.
Okay, awesome. So what kind of recipes can we look forward to in your cookbook?
Okay. Thank you. I want to say something that you just highlighted, and I want to honor and definitely appreciate that. In that, as a mother, and a wife, you have a huge responsibility for nourishing the family, and you also have, kind of that charge of making it something that people want to actually have, and stay on board with, because it's about seeing them well and thriving.
That's right. Absolutely.
And one of the things with the cookbook is it's about when people have the right techniques. For example, when someone wants to build a course and you're helping them, I can almost, bet that some people come to you, they don't have the right techniques and they don't have the right exposure of how to get to not having a course to having a course that is profitable and user-friendly, right? And so that's where that exposure and that expertise comes in when you're helping people. So it's the same thing. It's when it comes to our overall wellness, the exposure and the techniques. So regarding like a snack for your daughter, when she comes home from school and she wants the snack, there's a lot of snacks that you can, alternatives, you can do some nuts. And here's the deal. You could take, and this is another one that has been approved by my niece. You could take some pumpkin seeds and you could toast them and season them yourself. I know we're going to get to the time piece, but you could toast them and season them yourself, and you can put them in mason jars and store them. And when they come in, they have those, whatever flavor you wanted to give it, whether it was barbecue, whether it was salt and vinegar, whatever flavor you wanted to give it, you could have that. And as long as the flavor is on point, they don't mind sticking their hands in it and having it. Another thing, now they have snacks on the go, like the seaweed chips. They have a teriyaki flavored seaweed snack that is pretty amazing. The texture may be different from a chip, but the flavor and the minerals that they get from that is awesome.
Now, I actually really like seaweed. The seaweed, not the chips, but I like it's just the flat seaweed.
Yep. Just
the wasabi seaweed.
That's it.
That's awesome. Annie Chung, is it Annie Chung or Annie Chung? Matter of fact, I think I have one of her packages in here. You hold on one second.
Okay.
Okay, here, I just took this out the trash. I just
Okay.
had one of these. Now, I hope this is Coach Chandler approved. This is Annie Chung's organic seaweed.
Mm-hmm.
And I get these from Kroger here in Georgia.
Yep.
A lot of times they have them on sale, 10 for 10 or something like that. And these are really good snacks. So maybe that's one thing I'm doing right. Chandler. But my daughter won't eat it.
Oh.
6-year-old, next day.
Okay.
So, that's really not helping. So, but hang on just one second, Coach. I just want to make sure that everybody knows. Listen, you guys, I am privileged to hang out this morning with Coach Chandler. She is in the spotlight this morning. Thanks, you guys, for coming out. We're talking about what she teaches, and she teaches wellness and nutrition. And what you're looking at right here is you are looking at her page. You're looking at her page where she is offering a cookbook. She's offering a cookbook that she offers, and it is awesome sauce. Oh, okay, I see the link right there. All right, organic. What is this? Seaweed, Coach Chandler?
Mm-hmm. That's another one. That's a different flavor to try out with your daughter.
Oh. Okay, the teriyaki. Okay, let me make sure that you guys can see this. Okay, I'm sharing my screen, so hopefully you can see this. So you see how quickly Coach Chandler was able to pull that up like boom, bam, pow, here, I got you. That's what we're talking about in terms of just expertise. And this is how people trust you and get to know you, because you're actually able to offer solutions. So that's awesome. I really appreciate that.
Great.
So let me pull this back on over so that I can see you and you can see me and we can all see each other. Okay, awesome sauce. So Dr. Chandler, I keep saying doctor. You must be on the doctor track. You must be, because I cannot get Dr. Chandler off my lips. Okay. So listen, I want to know, and we all want to know, how we can get your amazing cookbook. I know I'm going to be getting my copy today. So tell us what we can expect in your cookbook.
Okay. So in the cookbook, it is all recipes are dairy-free, grain-free, soy-free, and artificial sweetener-free.
So are you teaching us how to make air? What's going on, Coach Chandler?
Yes, ma'am. So a lot of times people say, how can you do that? What are you going to eat? Again, it's all about being able to put things together in a way to where it is flavorful and enjoyable. Yes. And so there's a lot of exposure in there. For example, if you want to move away from the processed grains, which pasta is a processed grain, and it has its drawbacks, a lot of them, you could do a seaweed pasta. There's a black bean pasta. So you learn more of exposure of alternatives of how you could make things. So in the cookbook, it's flavorful recipes that are plant-based and free of the dairy, the soy, the grains, and the sugar, the artificial sugars, processed sugar. So that's what you get. Mm-hmm.
That is wonderful. That is what you know what I think now if you're just starting out on this journey, does this work for somebody like me and my family? We eat fairly healthy. I'm gonna say fairly, fair to middling, as they say. We don't go all out the way. We don't eat fried food.
Mm-hmm.
If I saute it in the pan, it's got a little olive oil. And I think that's most people. We try, right, to get it right, but we fall short in some areas, and that's where you come in. And but as beginners sort of in this realm, is this cookbook for us, or is it more so for people who are already in this lifestyle?
This cookbook is for everybody. So here's the deal. Even though it's largely plant-based, right? And the sides are amazing. So it's interesting, in our culture, we call the things that are most nourishing to us as sides. And then the meat is kind of like the main event of a meal. And so if you choose to still consume animal products, if you still choose to consume meat, for example, having these sides are going to be just as flavorful and healthier than the sides that you may have been preparing before. So it kind of upgrades where you are on your overall journey with your nutrition. Okay. So I'm not saying don't do any meat for the people who still consume meat. Just add these things in, still get the gratification and the flavors that you need, and keep moving forward. The other concept I want to highlight is you can also choose to reduce the amount of meat, because these sides are very, very nutritious and also very, very filling. When we are undernourished, we tend to overeat because we want to feel in our stomach that feeling of fullness or fulfillment. But the lack of that feeling sometimes is not about volume, it's about the content.
Got it.
When it's rich in the nutrients and the minerals that your body can actually absorb, and the vitamins that you can absorb, then what you are requiring to feel the way that you want to feel can shift. I hope that helps.
That helps tremendously. And I cannot wait, Coach Chandler. I am on my way to the farmer's market this afternoon, and I'm going to be picking up some avocados and tomatoes and all of that. But I'm not going to do it before I get my copy of your ebook so that I can have some great recipes to try out. And I'm definitely going to come back in the crew once I've tried out something. Hopefully these are easy. Are these easy recipes?
Yeah, so I've broken it down into 2 categories.
Okay.
So one category is quick and easy, and another category is slow and savory. Now let's talk about the quick and easy, because I know that you're short on time, and it appears that you already like seaweed. Yes. One of the recipes in there, and I have a couple of soups. I have a grainless bread. I have a few salads. I have some wraps. I have some alternative pasta dishes. But for you like seaweed. You're okay with salad.
Now I like that seaweed. Now
you like that seaweed?
Okay. Around in the jar, I don't know.
Right. Have you had seaweed when you've gone to like Japanese restaurants?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a type of seaweed called wakame. The wakame seaweed is the one that's floating around in the miso soup, the dark colored one that looks like a collard green. Oh, but we changed it up.
Okay.
There's a salad that we create, and it's a mixture of some oils, some seasonings, a little bit of lemon juice. You can get the seaweed the wakame seaweed for a small bag, which would create a big salad bowl amount, is about $2 and maybe 50 cents from an Asian market. So then you can rinse that, and then you put in the seasonings and the lemon juice, and we use the same type of seasonings that we used to use, the onion powder, garlic powder, right? The celery powder, some salt to bring that flavoring into it. Sometimes I even use the brand name product Slap Your Mama, which is really popular in the South, because as a seasoning. But a lot of the seasonings are just herbs. It's dehydrated onions, dehydrated garlic. And it's just a matter of knowing how to put those blends together to get those flavors that you need.
Now, is that recipe in the cookbook?
It's in the cookbook. So we mix that in. We can add in some fresh onions, add in some fresh bell peppers to give it a little bit of color and life. I like to use the red bell peppers in that one. Mix it together, and you have a salad that is very, very extremely new. First of all, seaweed is extremely nutritious and very, very high in minerals. One of the things that we have, and I got to go there. One of the things that we do have to worry about when it comes to vegetables from the land, like kale is highly marketed now, saying that it's like the big superfood. And it is, in theory, the one of the most nutritious leafy green vegetables that grows in this country, in the U.S., right? But we also have to think about the quality of the soil. If the soil quality is not high, if the minerals and the nutrients are not in the soil, it won't be in the food. When we are incorporating sea vegetables, because of the structure of a sea vegetable, we're not worried about the mineral level because it automatically forms in the seaweed. Okay, so you're upgrading your nutrient density. You get a salad that tastes good. I've had people to say it reminds them of collard greens. I've had people to say it's like a regular salad, but you have that. And if your kids will eat salad, they will eat that. If you can get them to eat, kale greens or steamed greens or something like that, they will eat that seaweed salad with no problem because it's like the same texture, the same flavoring. Okay.
Wonderful. Now, is that a cold salad or is that a warm salad?
That's a cold salad.
Okay.
That's a cold salad, but you can warm it a little bit. I wouldn't warm it too much, but it is a cold salad in the book.
Okay. Well, that's good because it's summertime and a nice, refreshing cold salad is wonderful. Is wonderful. So that's fantastic. Okay, well, I'm excited. And listen, I am ready to buy your book. I'm ready to buy your book, and I'm ready to dig on in and and hey, get more well and eat better so that we can all thrive, especially with our families and that sort of thing. So I am really looking forward to diving into this book. So thank you so much, you guys listening. You all have been joining us. I'm Kat, the course builder, of course, and I've been joined by Coach Nishiki Chandler. And I want you guys to go out, don't walk, run, and get her book. I've been highlighting and spotlighting Course Crushers today, and I'll be doing so again this evening. So make sure that you go ahead. Coach Chandler, give us your book one more time, the link so we can purchase your book.
Yep. So to get to the book, you would go to www.ilivefree.life. Once more, www.ilivefree.life.
Awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to get mine as soon as we get off of here. So thank you guys so much. Feel free to leave Coach Chandler, leave me some comments, leave us comments, let her answer your questions. And Coach Chandler, this has been amazing. You've given us some awesome information. And listen, if you want to be spotlighted, you can be spotlighted right here. You're right. You can be right there where Coach Chandler is, right over there, right? All you have to do is email me, kat@katthecoursebuilder.com. That's kat@katthecoursebuilder.com, all spelled out. And you too can be here crushing your course. All right. So thanks so much. Thanks so much, you guys. And we'll see you next time. Okay.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks again.